Soundarya Lahari Sloka number 51. Shivey Shrungaaraardhraa Thaditharajanee Kuthsanaparaa. Shivey Shrungaaraardhraa Thaditharajanee Kuthsanaparaa. Saroshaa Gangaayaam Girishacharithey Vismayavathi. Saroshaa Gangaayaam Girishacharithey Vismayavathi. Haraahibhyo Bheethaa Sarasiruhasowbhaagyajananee. Haraahibhyo Bheethaa Sarasiruhasowbhaagyajananee. Sakheeshusmeraa te Mayi Jananee Drushtihi Sakarunaa. Sakheeshusmeraa te Mayi Jananee Drushtihi Sakarunaa. This is the meditation on the Netra Mudras, eye gestures of Devi. Vedas say Raso Vaisaha. Paramatma is of Rasa Swarupa. The Rasa which we experience in our lives is verily the God himself, Paramatman himself. And the rasas are further categorized into Navarasas, 9 rasas. In the Navarasas, Shanta rasa, there is no agitation. It is just absence of any agitation, absence of any particular emotion, a kind of a calm, serene emotion. So, Shanta rasa is the basic rasa of Devi. She is always Shanta. She is always calm, peaceful, serene. That is her native state of mind, native state of rasa. That is why Shanta is not mentioned in this sloka. Rest of the 8 are mentioned. Shivey Shrungaaraardhraa. When she looks at Lord Shiva, her consort, her eyes are full of romantic mood. Romance exudes from her eyes when she looks at Sadashiva. And Thaditharajaney Kuthsanaparaa. Thaditharajaney, when she looks at any other person other than Shiva, the looks are one of dislike. Kuthsanaparaa, because she is Sadashiva Pativrata. Only her husband gets those romantic looks, and others, when she glances, they are dispassionate looks. There is no passion in that. Saroshaa Gangaayaam. When she looks at Ganga, she becomes upset, because Ganga, though nowhere it is written that Ganga married Shiva or Shiva married Ganga, the tradition goes she is another wife of Shiva. So assuming that, Parvati, when she looks at Ganga, she gets angry. Saroshaa Gangaayaam Girishacharithey Vismayavathi. When anybody sings the stories of Lord Shiva, of Amrutamadhana, Halahala Bhakshana, or Tripurasura Samhara, any of those stories of Shiva, if somebody is singing to her, she looks with a Adbhuta rasa, that is awestruck, with a awe, she looks at those, listens to those stories. So you find an Adbhuta Rasa in her eyes when somebody sings the stories of Shiva. Vismayavathi, Haraahibhyo Bheethaa. She is the Lord Shiva wears serpents in his around his neck and also in the arms and other places as ornaments. When any of those snakes hiss at her, she her looks become worried. She has worried looks when any of those serpents on Shiva's body hisses at her. Haraahibhyo Bheethaa Sarasiruhasowbhaagyajananee. When she looks at the red lotus, her looks have a rasa of conquering, Jaya, Vijaya rasa, because Veera rasa, because those eyes are compared to the lotuses, and her eyes, triumph over the beauty of the red lotuses. So she displays Veera rasa when she is looking at the Sarasiruha, that is the red lotuses. Sakheeshusmeraa, when she is along with her maids, most of these maids are goddesses, and whenever she looks at her maids, she has a hasya rasa, she has a jovial mood in her eyes. So thus, and lastly, Mayi Jananee Drushtihi Sakarunaa, when she looks at great devotees like Adi Shankaracharya, her the looks are full of karuna. Compassion filled eyes. So thus 8 emotions, different emotions, are portrayed by her eyes. We know that face is the index of mind, and in the face, eyes are very important in the expression of the kind of a mood we have in our mind, and thus her eyes are very expressive and display all the 9 rasas depending upon the context. So we have 2 important lessons to be learned from this sloka. One is rasa, rasovai saha, that means rasa itself is the embodiment of Paramatma. So all these navarasas, the different shades of rasas in different contexts, are nothing but Paramatma. So all of us in our mundane day-to-day life get, depending upon the context, we may have to experience and express, both experience and express some form or the other rasa. At that point of a time, we have to remember that this rasa is nothing but the personification of Devi. When you view a particular rasa or experience the particular rasa with that view that it is nothing but Devi, then the rasa does not disturb you. The Shrungara doesn't, you will not be carried away by Shrungara. You will not be afraid by the Bhibhatsa, or you will not be overdoing the Karuna rasa. So you will not be carried by any of the rasas and get damage yourself. That is one thing. The second is, life is itself a play, and a play of these nothing but these emotions. So these emotions come and go. When you view them as they are nothing but the manifestations of Devi, then you are not carried away by the ups and downs these emotional roller coaster takes us through. The other thing is, when you realize these emotions are divine and they belong to Devi, you distance from themselves and become a observer or sakshi. So you are not the one who is going through these emotions, but these emotions are being played in the life called drama.